Hi viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, InfoZoom Showbiz. Like, subscribe for quickly updates.
Thanks.
Donald Trump furiously denies he bullied his way into Home Alone 2 cameo. If they felt bullied or didn't want me, why did they put me in and keep me there for over 30 years? Donald Trump has newfound beef with Chris Columbus, the director whose 1992 Christmas classic Home Alone 2 includes a brief cameo of the former president. Trump specifically took offense to a 2020 Business Insider interview in which Columbus said he was allowed to shoot in the lobby of the Plaza Hotel, which Trump owned at the time only if Trump was featured in the film. The only way you can use the plaza is if I'm in the movie, Trump had told Columbus. In true Trump fashion, the ex-president launched a Truth Social rant in an attempt to refute Columbus's claims, saying instead that he was begged to make an appearance in the film. Trump's scene shows him briefly directing Macaulay Culkin's Kevin McAllister to the hotel lobby. 30 years ago, how time flies. Director Chris Columbus and others were begging me to make a cameo appearance in Home Alone 2, Trump wrote. They rented the Plaza Hotel in New York, which I owned at the time. I was very busy and didn't want to do it. They were very nice, but above all, persistent. I agreed, and the rest is history. He continued, that little cameo took off like a rocket, and the movie was a big success, and still is, especially around Christmas time. People call me whenever it is aired. Trump claimed Columbus' narrative was all just a bunch of alone. If they felt bullied or didn't want me, why did they put me in and keep me there for over 30 years? Because I was, and still, am great for the movie. That's why. Just another Hollywood guy from the past looking for a quick fix of Trump publicity for himself. Maine becomes second state to disqualify Trump from 2024 primary ballot. The U.S. Constitution does not tolerate an assault on the foundations of our government. What CNN calls a shock decision, based on the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban, Maine's top election official has officially removed Donald Trump from the state's 2024 primary ballot, following Colorado's lead after their Supreme Court made the same ruling last week. In Maine's 34-page decision on the matter, Secretary of State Shanna Bellows writes, the U.S. Constitution does not tolerate an assault on the foundations of our government, concluding per Reuters that Trump, the frontrunner for the Republican presidential nomination, incited an insurrection when he spread false claims about voter fraud in the 2020 election and then urged his supporters to march on the Capitol to stop lawmakers from certifying the vote. I do not reach this conclusion lightly, Bellows says. Democracy is sacred, and I am mindful that no Secretary of State has ever deprived a presidential candidate of ballot access based on Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. I am also mindful, however, that no presidential candidate has ever before engaged in insurrection. In a responding statement, Trump campaign spokesman Stephen Chewing accused Bellows of being a virulent leftist who has now decided to interfere in the presidential election. Democrats in blue states are recklessly and unconstitutionally suspending the civil rights of the American voters by attempting to summarily remove President Trump's name from the ballot, Chung furthered. Ex-GOP lawmaker describes Trump as smelling like a mix of armpits, ketchup, and a butt. In an interview on the Media Stouch Network, Adam Kinzinger didn't hold back when discussing Trump's 50 years. There have been widespread rumors that Donald Trump has a certain signature aroma that has rarely been described as being good, which the former president has taken great offense at. On December 16, former Rep. Adam Kinzinger NRL threw his take on this subject into the mix via a now viral social media post, writing, I'm genuinely surprised how people close to Trump haven't talked about the odor. It's truly something to behold. Wear a mask if you can. And he doubled down on that in a recent interview on the Media Stouch Network. On the subject of a Trump spokesperson firing back at Kinzinger's claim with Adam Kinzinger farted on live TV. And is an unemployed fraud, Kinzinger went in even harder, trying his hand at smell-o-vision. The former GOP lawmaker went into greater detail about the way Trump smells, saying it's not good. The best way to describe it, MWA take armpits, ketchup, a butt, and makeup, and put that all in a blender and bottle that as a cologne. That's kind of that. I've been amazed that everybody is just kind of learning about this now.